What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Two Tone Blue Studios. I am the Titan Historian. Now, there may not be a lot to celebrate in regards to our 2024 season, but here at Two Tone Blue Studios, we like to show love to those players who gave it their all and never quit on the team.
What's up, everybody? OG Oiler here. The Brian Callahan era didn't start the way we wanted to, and the Will Levis experiment has gone sour like mayonnaise.
Want to give a shout out to a couple of our honorable mentions who didn't quite make the cut but still deserve some love regardless. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine and Jeffrey Simmons. On the season, Nick Westbrook-Ikhine had 32 catches for 497 yards, 9 touchdowns, played all 17 games. Nothing but love for NWI. We'll see whether he remains here after this season. But hey, 9 touchdowns considering as few catches as he had, definitely deserves some love.
Got to also mention our boy, Jeffrey Simmons, with 76 total tackles, 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries. Gotta love our boy, Jeffrey Simmons.
And our 2024 Offensive Rookie of the Year, as voted by Two Tone Blue Studios and the fans, is T'Vondre Sweat. The rookie out of Texas had a solid overall 2024 rookie season with a sack, a forced fumble recovery, 51 total tackles on the season, 22 solo. And his highlight of the season was definitely against the Cincinnati Bengals, in which he forced a fumble, recovered the fumble, and then gave a Derrick Henry-esque stiff arm to a Bengals offensive player. That was his epic highlight of the season. Very much hope Sweat can keep developing and become a force on the defensive line that, for years to come.
What's not to love about Sweat? He's got the drip, the riz. He's just... Oh, and he also sings with Jelly Roll. He's just one of my favorite up-and-coming rookies.
Our 2024 Offensive Player of the Year is Tony Pollard. After leaving the Dallas Cowboys, he signed with the Tennessee Titans this offseason with pretty big shoes to fill. Replacing Derrick Henry is not an easy task. And while, he didn't quite replace Derrick Henry per se, he did take the role of running back one for the Tennessee Titans, in which he had 260 carries on the year for 1,079 yards on the ground and 5 touchdowns. Add 41 catches for 238 yards. I mean, Tony Pollard, he had a great season overall. One of the best running backs in the league, considering there's so many great ones. And I thought he played well for us, with, 1,317 total yards on the season. Definitely a good one for, Tennessee Titans fans to hold on to and cherish. And a season with so many dark and low points, Tony Pollard was definitely a highlight of the year. And nothing but love for Pollard.
He had an impressive 3 games, New England, Houston, and Jacksonville, going over 100 yards. And he's a Tennessee native. And it's good having those guys represent the two-tone blue.
Amani Hooker, part of the legendary 2019 Titans draft class. For the 2024 season, he had 71 total tackles, 41 of those are solos, 5 interceptions, which is tied for 6th in the league, 2 forced fumbles, 9 pass deflections. This season, Amani Hooker really showed that he's one of the leaders on this team and on this defense. He was voted our Defensive Player of the Year, obviously. We love Amani Hooker. He's very underrated. He's been underrated for years, often overlooked by Kevin Byard. Luckily, that's not the case anymore. But hey, I think he played very well this season. Hopefully, he can continue playing well for the Two-Tone Blue. With an interception in each game versus the Indianapolis Colts this season, that's something us Titans fans love to see. Pick off those Colts quarterbacks as much as possible.
Hooker, he's one of the most overlooked safeties in the league. We gotta love him.
Truly, I feel Amani Hooker is worthy of a Pro Bowl berth this season. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but hopefully next year. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Titan Historian,
OG Oiler.
and we, hopefully we can continue to bring you guys great content for hopefully years to come. We enjoyed this season making videos for you guys. It wasn't a great season. Hopefully, and more than likely, this next season will be a whole lot more exciting. We just got to keep faith in Miss Amy that hopefully she's making the decisions that can improve this team and roster, so hopefully the product on the field is better. Hopefully with the influx of talent and free agency in the draft, hopefully the two-tone blue will be back on track and we'll all be tightening up in 2025.
Hopefully with the first overall pick, we can get a real big game changer that will help us in the future.
And no more mayonnaise.